can't believe I'm on the air, I'm online. Well, everyone out there, I tell you what, this is my favorite metal rod. It's useless at my place, but I picked it up someday when I was just riding bicycle. I saw it on the road, laying seamlessly, making no noise. So I picked it up. So, be having this nice item further on, and I'm happy of this tool, useless tool. It's pretty useless, but I don't know why I just like it. Like touching, like wielding it, like just putting it closer to the camera, and so those round movements that I'm making right now. So I'm pretty happy with those ones. Again, I don't know why, and why this happens. Maybe it's magic. When metal touches my fingertips, my tentacles, that's when I get my excitement about doing this thing, doing something with this thing. And yes, actually, it's automobile valve mechanism releaser. Believe it or not, it is the kind of part from an engine of regular car, or maybe not. So it's not like some unknown engine type. It's everywhere. Literally, it sits on the valve controlling mechanism, releasing just evaporated gasoline to go somewhere inside of the engine. And I'm not a big not at all about all this related to if you go deeper into engine or just descriptionary related stuff, then I might get lost. It's not the same. I'm gonna be lost, but I know a pretty fair amount of just whatever engine related stuff, and as I'm owner of my automobiles, I know just like not in a superficial way, but on the middle way. I know things that out there, and I know them all pretty much. But more or less, if you go deeper, then you probably wouldn't find yourself happy with knowing all those tiny particularities that live their happy lives inside regular automobiles engines. And these two is directly from there, as I reported you already. So for just educating purposes of yours, I said what I kind of wanted in the very beginning, introductory part of my today's video shoot. And probably I wouldn't be ranting for too long, and I wouldn't be ranting for too short either, because I wanted just something different from my previous video shoots, and make something coherent and something related, and not only ranting about nothing and going on a limb and saying what people want me to say, what do not want me to say, and not hear out of my out of my head and out of my mind or whatever. But as soon as kind of like I've always been kind of a guy who not to say that I disregarded anyone else's opinions, but I always had my own track. No matter what if I can say, I do that. And the more I live my life, let's put it this way, whatever way you'd like to put it, I'll be good with any assessments and arrangements and your minds being done by you. And as soon as I give my own life track, why not why not be that way that I said it already. And being that way matters to me a lot. And yes, I tell you what, this too is pretty, it's not quite groomed, I should say. I haven't rubbed it in a while in order to shake some dust out of its main parts. It doesn't have main parts. All the one single unit itself, it cannot be disassembled because it doesn't have any movable parts, and a little mechanism sitting inside this nice item, and it's like one piece of metal thing, believe me or not. So it's pretty obvious and ubiquitous item that they put it on, and I don't know why its simplicity touched my soul in some weird way, and it never ceases to amaze me to what extent some random items can bring joy into your life and sprinkle some new like, I don't know, may invigorate you in some way your thinking process, and as I'm wanting right now, and I'm I want to read out as many words out of these items as I only can, but they're not probably that lot that I might drop here in some sessions. On some session or further oncoming videos again releasing if I will live for that long. I hope I will. Again, it's up for some divine entity out there what attitude to take, what way to control, and I say control, but preserve us here, living beings and entities here on earth, and I'm pretty proud that I was given that gift of my life, and not only my life, the entire humankind. You see where I'm going with this. I'm going like on a tangent and a tangent and a tangent. I don't know why, just that happens to me regular. And guys, I just wanted to say a couple of words, and I did about this nice item, and it's pretty dirty. I haven't wiped it in a while, and it's clear at one end and it's dirty at another one. So this bottom part sits on my table at my corridor, in a little table that lives its happy life at my place along with me. We are colleagues, and my hat is wooden made as well as these servers of that nice table that I'm pointing out, I'm having a glance at right now. So guys, I tell you what, be happy no matter item you have at your place. Have excitement out of that item, just whatever you would like to pick on your way, do that. You have my permission. Be happy with that too, being picked up by you or not being picked up by you, whatever. Do what you want with your life, with your with your beloved items, living close to, not living their lives close to you at all, just wherever. I'll be good with anything that's being done or not being done by them. Thanks again for being with me tonight. Thanks for practicing your listening abilities along with my speaking ones and my American. So I'll be doing further activities related to these activities that I've done just right now, and just be good and never give up. I'll be really on it. Bye. Thanks for being with me tonight.